Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This is Miguel, and in today's episode I have Nani, and I'm going to be linking the video from the shedding right here above. But right now we're doing the sanitary. This is not a sponsored video, so none of the products that you see me using are paying me in any shape, way, or form. So before we start with the bath, I like to do the sanitary clip. I'm using my number 10 from the Andes Andes collection. Well, it could be a collection, but from the Andes line. And as you can see, I'm also using the green E color. Now I'm using my number 10 in reverse with my 5-speed Andes machine. This is not a sponsored video. I gotta get that clear. So Andes, if you want to sponsor me, send me an email and I will be more than happy, to get your sponsor me. All right, so I'm doing the belly. In my own cats, I like to do the full belly shave, just because they don't get matted if they don't have hair. Obviously, that's the solution for myself. And I like to do the full belly. A lot of people don't like that because they say that they just look different or they look funny, and things like that. So, but personally, I like to shave all the way up to the chest. So in this case, you see me doing the shaving with my number 10, and now I'm going to be using my shorter or my smaller machine to get the details on the lines that the actual number 10 left. So that's what you see me using. Again, this has 5 different sizes, the blade, but I'm only using the number 10. Please do not attempt to groom your cats with any other blade than a number 10. And it looks just like that. If you use a different size, you might nick them, and we don't want that. Alright, so we already did the shed. We already did the sanitary clip. I'm just going to be doing the arms area and a little bit of the brushing before we actually jump onto the bath. And then I know Noni for such a long time that I know he's very docile. So I'm going to do the nails next. He has them short because he comes frequently to me. But in other case, like if it was a different cat, I will definitely go first with the nails, and I will disarm those weapons. This can do some really bad damage if they get you on the nerve or something like that. So please be very careful. Clip the nails before you actually start doing anything to your cat. I'm doing the last feet, the last nails. And I'm going to remove all the undercoat that I removed from Nani. You can see right there. You can make another cat, basically. So hello, hi there. So we shed, we clip the nails. Now we are going to dump all the hair, remove the tools because we don't want to have tools on the table by the time that you come back with a wet cat. We don't want that. Every cat reacts different to the water. So, we have to be careful. Now I'm going to be using my feet and face comb or honeycomb. I don't remember the brand on these, but I know I got it at the Hershey Convention Center. Um, that's going to be another video, but every year there is an event for groomers, and that's where I purchase most of my tools because I like to go feel them, grab them, and see how they work on my hand. Sometimes um, tools are too big or too small, so you need to make sure that there's no perfect tool for everyone, but each individual has different preferences. So that's what I like to go there and make sure that I pick the right tools for myself. I'm removing the with my feet and face comb. I'm removing the little undercoat on the face. I like this one because it's like super narrow, and you can see it's removing the little mats from all over, like the face, behind the ears, and stuff like that. So that takes care of those mats. I'm just removing all this before we jump into the water. Super important. If your cat is getting matted, you need to remove the mats before you actually bathe your cat. Your conditioner is not going to work just as equal as it works on a dog. So you need to demat your cats before you actually jump into the water and bathe them. See, this is what came out from the face and head, so it's a lot. Now let's get back to the e-collar. This is easy to maneuver or to put on because it has Velcro. Just let me make sure I'm not grabbing any hair that I can't pull. So let's do it. Now we are going to jump into the water. Let me grab you and bring you with me. As usual, I like to let the water run so it can make the noise, and the cat can hear and get familiar with the noise of the water running. Um, just let me open it. It's right there. And also, during the winter, obviously the water is too cold, so you want to make sure that you let your water run, or at least here in New York, the water comes out frozen out of the faucet. So you need to make sure that you have loop water, that the cat can be comfortable and just enjoy the bath. All right. We are making sure that we have the cat wet thoroughly or thoroughly, you know, that we need to make sure basically that the cat is all wet before we actually apply the shampoo. In this case, I'm using Chops from Chops Bar. There's a shampoo company in a bar. Like basically, it's like a bar soap, but it's designed or made especially for dogs and cats. I choose the one that doesn't smell because it's easier for me. In my case, I have several cats, and what happens is sometimes, not all the time, that when you bathe your cat and you bring your cat back into your house, there is fights between them because they don't recognize the cats because it smells different. So that's why I like to use the odorless. People has come and complained about, oh, my cat doesn't smell like clean, and that's one of the reasons that I make this video, is because it is clean. I did wash your cat, but what I'm using is an odorless shampoo bar, so chill. That's why I make those videos. There was a I have to mention this. There was a guy who basically, who he says that I didn't bathe his cat. He's also a Persian that he brought from Colombia. I didn't clip the nails. I didn't do nothing at all to the cat, and I have the full video. So it's funny how some people wants to get away with free stuff, but no, this is not my hobby. This is my job, and I do charge for my services. So that being said, if you want to set up an appointment with me, I'm leaving my information down in the description box so you can set up an appointment. Uh, Dogs and cats have to be up to date on vaccinations. Here in New York, we require the feline FILB, rabies, and feline distemper. They have to be up to date. No excuses like, oh, I have my cat's appointment next week, and then when they're done, I bring them to you. No, they need to be vaccinated at the time of the grooming session with me. All right, so we did use the degreaser, and now we are rinsing out so we can remove all the grease. You can see he's like, yeah, I don't have a problem. You can shower me. It is super cool because this kiddo is used to the grooming, and they've been grooming him with me since he was a kitten, tiny tiny kitten. So that helps a lot. He has developed a relationship with me. He's very caring, very loving, and I think he enjoys being groomed. You can see his face. He's just not like stressed. He's just like letting me clean all the dirt from the fur. Now I am going the orange bottle that you saw me using. That's the degreasing, and this the degreaser, and this is the soap bar that I was mentioning before. It doesn't smell like anything. It doesn't leave any residues or anything like that. Any smells on the cat's coats. That's what I like. We are going to rinse. We are almost done with the cat. Nani is super cute. I'm sorry that I'm not adding music to the video as a background, but I got one of those strikes, from the copyright, and we don't want that. So that's why I decided to remove the music. So it would be greatly appreciated if you share your videos so I can continue creating more stuff like this, and I can finally um, subscribe to one of those copyright free websites where you can use the music. I'm cleaning the eyes, the face, massaging, just making friends with this kitty kitty kitty. I did cover the nose, the nasal area, so there's no water running into the nose. I did clean the head. Now I'm washing the face, as you can see, and there's not any frizziness. Later on, I'm going to make sure that I dry carefully with a towel, so Noni can go home safe, clean, and fresh. There you go. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time I post a new video. Alright, so now we are going to towel dry this baby, and we are going to take him to the dryer. But before, we need to make sure we clean the ears and the eye bags in case that there's any. I did wash the face, but I like to make sure that when I send my cats, they go home clean. See, this is what I'm talking about. That's why I remove my tools from the table, because it is easier to come back and you already have your tools instead of me going around and wondering where did I left them. See, I'm drying, towel drying. So those liquids, one of them is for the ears and the other one is for the eyes. I'm using cotton balls. Just one thing, you cannot use the same cotton ball on both eyes or ears. So if you use a cotton ball for one ear, you need to get rid of it and then use a different cotton ball for the other ear. We don't want to cross contaminate the ears in case there's any infection or anything like that. You can see his ears are not that bad. He has some wax, but nothing major in comparison to what I have seen, obviously, with other cats. We're just waiting to finish cleaning the ears. I always like to check again in case there's anything wrong and clean. There you go. To be honest, I don't know which of my cat's clients takes better care of the cats. I have some once a month clients that they bring their cats and they're very, very well taken care of. As well as I have new clients that are coming in and I think it's their first time and sometimes the cats are like 6 or 8 years old and never been groomed. I'm not judging, I'm just saying that it could be better. You know, people could prevent a lot of trouble with the cats. Alright, so we already cleaned the ears and the eyes. We did wash the kitty. Now we're gonna put it in the dryer. Towel drying. Like I say, Noni, it's used to me. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. This is how you wash your cat.